So we have this potential structure here. I was wondering if it's one I've seen down here before, but I think it's another one. I think that one's further down. But if it's not the one I was thinking of, it shares some similarities, and I have to compare it with a video I've taken of the other one because I can't quite remember. It's a really kind of moist, wet day. Everything has water droplets on the underbrush, so we're just kind of tramping through it slowly here. But we're on our way to Froglog Wallow, and anyway, you can see lots of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I'm counting 7 different branches there, which 7 seems to be a number I've heard before. I've seen what I call, what do you call them again? I'll think of it in a minute. Joining me today, everybody else canceled out because it's a weekday, which is pretty typical. A lot of people claim they're coming, and then the last minute they have to cancel out. I guess some of it's legitimate, but I don't know if all of it is. But anyway, I'm just hiking down here, see what we'll find. We have a pretty good amount of time today. Got a reasonably early start. Well, here's, for scale, you can see him walking through there. And anyway, that's all for now. So right here, probably human print. It's the same size as human print. Kind of has on the end of it what could be, look like a couple toe marks, but it's probably just, we're thinking maybe a deer or something in the end. But anyway, it looks kind of interesting. Here's my foot for comparison. If you can see it, it'd be right to the right of it. Similar size to my foot. I'll put it on the side here. I don't know if you can see any better. But yeah, interesting. We're kind of in a muddy area. Let me go up here, see anything else. No, just kind of more mud. Don't seem to see anything that's distinct. You can tell things have been through here, but go a little bit further. Yeah, just not much in the way of tracks. Okay. So just quickly notating, we have an X here, another X, and then a third X right over on that tree. And anyway, we just noticed that. I assume the trees are too young for Spanish conquistador markings, but anyway. So more analysis of the trees. We got a lot of circles with a line through them. There's one there. Another one over here faded. One more right up there. We got another one over here. I don't think that's natural. So I'm gonna look at some symbology, what do you call it, and see if there's anything that matches that. Not something have really studied much before. I mean, committed to memory. So here's something kind of looks like tracks. Here's my foot. Right to the left of it, you have this. Again, very indistinct, but it is an impression, indent. Maybe just humans. You do? Okay, maybe then. I've seen stuff kind of like that, but those look really distinct, so I don't know. Yeah, I guess I do see some other things that are double-lined ones here. Let me look. Yeah, I don't see them up really high. This tree's loaded with them. That one right there, but it cuts off though too.
Yeah, like this. There's no way that's natural. Look.
Yeah, they're going all the way up. So, that's weird. So here we have a double X. You have one down there, intersection, and another one higher up. I guess it could be natural, but it kind of stands out. We're getting into some pine trees. We're mainly been going through aspens here. There's a really old aspen over there. Doesn't look big on the screen, I'm sure, but it's bigger than the average one around here. Leaves barely started to change color. So here we are back again at Froglog Wallow. Here's the pond. I imagine it might be a little lower since this is the very end of summer, actually, or the end of September, so it's, you know, Indian summer, whatever you want to call it. Usually I get here earlier in the year. Oh yeah, it's almost dried up. So that's what's left of the pond. Yeah, usually it's higher, but that's because of the rain, the snow melt hasn't evaporated. But I imagine this will refill in the winter and start the cycle again. I'll probably try to go to the other side there, look at some blinds, and then I'm hoping to get to Sanctuary Lair, which I've never been to before, just seen it on the map, and we'll see how that looks. So here's the mud you're looking at. You can kind of see tracks, it looks like, you know, little deer and things, but I can't make out much, to be honest. Anyway, there's a lot of traffic of hoofed animals going into this place, I guess because it's a watering hole, I would imagine. Well, there's a Steller's jay, but I'm sure it's not going to show up on this. Kind of a bluish bird with a black crest. Oh well. We're just going to go to the other side of the pond here. Look at a blind. Then on to Sanctuary Lair. But let me turn this off while I try to get over these. Actually, maybe I'll just climb over. Yeah, let me turn this. So here's a potential blind on this side of the pond. Kind of comes up here in a tangled mess. Once we get around. Yeah, kind of scale there. You can tell places where things have bedded down. For instance, right over here. I don't know if you can see, like right there. You got kind of marks and it's indented and cleared away. Probably just a deer, but still kind of interesting. I got X's over here. This way, X. But pretty squatchy in here. On the other side, near to the clearing, there's a clear structure, but up here just kind of more just general squatchiness. But the pond would be right down there. So we're on our way to Sanctuary Lair. We're just kind of following the path marked out in advance. This kind of looks like it could be a structure up here. Not sure, so take a quick look at it. I don't know, I guess it could be natural, but it looks odd. Like it could have been moved around. I'll let you decide, but it's kind of interesting how it creates a little triangle up there. It has all these... Anyway, just something odd. There's lots of, luckily, game trails all through here, and if you look, they're really been kicked up by hooves and things, so a lot of, I would assume, hoof animals make their way through here at certain times of the day. Apparently not right now, because I'm not sure if I've ever even seen a deer down here. So I guess they're here somewhere, but I've been here several times and haven't seen any. Anyway, I'm going to check the map here. So we're still headed towards Sanctuary Lair. And this is kind of squatchy. Just thought I'd take a minute to film it. Got X's on the ground. Kind of things that are laid up in the trees. Pretty typical weirdness that's out of place. 3 or so converging up there. Had something that I think fell out of a tree on me. I guess it was just a squirrel, but it's kind of odd. I thought it was just a branch whipping back at me, but I wasn't where there should be a branch. That was a few minutes ago. Anyway, we're just still hiking. Thought this was a little bit squashier. Kind of see the mountain view out here a little bit, and then it drops off there. Alright, so we're just walking through this kind of corridor here. You can see all the foot traffic of, I guess, critters and things. And anyway, I thought it looks pretty squatchy, so yeah, Lauren was pointing out this looks like it's been potentially dragged here. This large one, you can see it's at least, I don't know, I don't know, maybe it grew there. Hold on, let me, maybe.
Pushed over.
But it's kind of odd when everything decides to, from all directions, converge up to one spot. At least I think it is. You got leans everywhere. Lean there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway, just leans everywhere, basically. Really kicked up traffic. Woodpecker, maybe?
Something big was over there.
Oh, you heard something? Yeah. I just heard a woodpecker, so I thought that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, something was walking.
So Lauren heard something walking. Want to go that direction a little bit, or?
It's kind of up here.
You heard it kind of that way.
Circle around that way and see.
Alright. Yeah, if I were Sasquatch, I'd probably be in a place similar to this. That's for sure. Here, I'll cut this for the moment. Very squatchy. Yep. You saw elk?
Barely see him.
Oh, he's so no. No video, it's hard to see. Oh. That sounds noisy. So you saw it for sure as elk. You can just see like brown.
Should look like right in there.
Elk.
You hit it high. So here we are at what I've been calling Sanctuary Lair. You can see it has all these trees up the slope this side, but then there's a cliff it's walled in, you know, on this side, and then there's a drop off, kind of goes down. Eventually you go down the mountain. We came in from up here where it's forested with, you know, pine trees and such. But anyway, I'm just going to kind of slowly make my way down here and have a look. I've only seen this on the map, so I thought it kind of had a strategic. I mean, if you're trying to only have a place where you can come in from a couple sides, one side is completely, you can't obviously come in from the walled inside. It does look like there's a fair amount of traffic that's coming here, but it's probably mainly hoofed animals. On the map it looked like there could be some water, but everything's been so dry that I would imagine if there was any water, it's dried up. But I think maybe there'd be a little creek coming down here some parts of the year. Anyway, it's kind of interesting topography. I don't know if it's really a lair, but oh yeah, there still is a little water down here. Not a lot, but yeah, I guess there would be a little water here certain times of year. You know, like a creek or something. Okay, well, I guess that's it for now. Go ahead and have a snack or what have you and explore a little bit more. So here we are, officially at Sanctuary Lair. Just a lot of kind of muddiness down here in this little pocket, this little hole, some weird berries. And it would drop off, kind of go off this direction, and then we have a kind of cliff up here. So just kind of this bowl. You can see tracks of elk that are probably watered here, I would imagine, earlier when there was more water in the season. But that's pretty much it. Didn't find any caves, unfortunately, or anything, but it just seems kind of strategic, kind of tough to get in here. I guess you could hole up in here if you wanted to go here, but anyway, that's pretty much it. Not much else to report. I'm just filming a little bit. There's some stuff in the Y of the tree, the crook of the tree there. Anyway, just making our way out. Kind of has some stuff in this rocks here. Again, don't know if it's natural or not, but just something to contemplate. Oh, I guess this is the pond again. Let's go this way around it this time. Just so this is kind of squatchy right here. Yeah, that's actually that's pretty classic squatchiness. You know, I don't know. To me, it looks arranged. Obviously, it's deadfall originally, but. I don't know, just 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just looks arranged to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. I think this is a structure that I happened upon the time we were here with Rio a few years ago. Maybe, I think this big thing would be new if it is. This structure, it just kind of looks like it could have been put together. Anyway, I'll take a photo of it here. The clearing is right out here with potential camp spot. There's kind of a view. So here's another mylar balloon. Always finding those out here in random spots. Let's see what it is. I can't tell. Anyway, pink mylar balloon. So we're back up on top of where we started the hike from. You can see Utah Valley down there. Maybe you can see the lights. Some of the trees are changing color. Looks like it's actually raining over there on the city because of the mists coming down.